What's up, guys?
It's your girl, Honey.
It's your boy, Bo, and we're back with another one, guys.
We are parents.
We are parents.
Back with another one.
We are new individuals. We are new people. We feel refreshed. We feel alive.
We are a different...
We are a family channel.
We are a family channel.
We are a family channel. Honey Bo Family. The Honey Bo family.
Bull and baby.
Honey Bo and baby.
Today we're just going to be talking about our hospital experience and the epidural experience. So first off, guys, Bull, if you guys watch our last two videos, can we just talk about Bull?
Talk about me. Talk about me. Give me my props. Give me my flowers.
So first
while
of all,
I'm here.
no. First of all, no. I'm not giving you flowers right now.
Give me my flowers.
Guys, Bull did not believe me that I was going into labor. He thought that I was being extra about it and I was just like wanting the baby on January 11th. So I just was like making it up. Is that what we thought?
Yep.
You thought I was making it up?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like literally?
Yes, that's what I thought.
How do you think that? How could you think that someone would make something like that up?
Bro, that is just what I thought.
Okay, so anyways, guys, I think that's freaking crazy. But anyways, like you'd have to be like drama queen of the freaking century to be doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bull thought I was making it up. So anyways, you guys watched the video. You guys kind of saw how it all went down. So we got to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, Bull finally believed us. So we got to the hospital. It was 6 centimeters dilated. We went into the room and then bam, like an hour later, I was like 8-9 centimeters dilated, and then maybe like 30 minutes later, they were like, okay, it's time. Doctor's going to do a C-section. He'll be back to deliver your baby. So we kind of just chilled. Everything was chill. I did not want to get the epidural at first. And then, guys, these contractions are like, I can't even explain how painful they are. Like on the way to the hospital, I literally thought his head was gonna like poke out and I was gonna give birth in the car. That's how I felt. Like it is so painful. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like literally like 100. I wasn't gonna get it, and then the nurses were kind of like, are you sure, kind of thing, and they're like, okay, no problem, like whatever. And then I asked one of the nurses, like, what would you guys do in my situation? They're like, I would 100% get the epidural. So I got the epidural, and honestly, I don't regret it. I was so calm, and like it was such, like I didn't feel anything. You literally don't feel anything. And when I got it, it's like the anesthesiologist will come in and you're still having contractions at this point, so he's like really calm and he's just like, let me know like if you're gonna get a contraction, whatever. He gets everything prepped, and then I didn't look at anything obviously because he's behind me, but he sticks a needle in your back, I guess, and apparently the needle is like really big. Bull didn't look either.
I couldn't look at it.
And then epidural just kicked in right away. I didn't really feel it because I'm like in so much agony anyways, so it doesn't really matter at that point. They kind of just like laid me down, and then they give you like a button that you can press to kind of like re-up on it, like if you need to. Like you're not gonna like overdose on this at all. Like it knows like what to put in you, like it knows its limits. I don't know how, but it does. So that was good. So then they come in, and you guys missed all of this because they told us that we couldn't record. We're really bummed out about it because it was like such a crazy moment. By the way, also I was like really nervous to get the epidural because just like from things that I've like heard and stuff like that, but it was like honestly a breeze if you're ever thinking about getting it. So it's push time to push. What all went by so fast.
When they switched nurses, one nurse came in, she was looking at down below, and then she's like, okay, you're 10 centimeters dilated, this baby needs to come out. So this is when it started. She was like, what were you gonna say?
No, she said that the baby's heart rate.
I was gonna get there.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's like, this baby needs to come out. So she has these machines, these two things that check the heart monitor, one up here, one down here. And she's scanning the stomach, and then she's like, okay, the baby's heart, because she was actually having her contractions very often. They were coming very, very fast. So that means the baby kept pushing down lower and lower, and because he was head down, he was already like almost ready to, he was basically ready to come out, and you couldn't really find his heartbeat that much, and it wasn't that strong. So she's like, oh, it's getting lower and lower. They're having trouble finding it. So she's like, we need to get it out. You need to push now. So she got these two silver things at the end of the bed. One of them were broken. Put Honey's leg on there. They told her she has to put her hand under here, and start to push. She had to start to push 3 times each time a contraction came, and after she would push, she had to just take a deep breath in quick and then go into another push. Deep breath in, go into another push.
So it'd be like a deep breath in and then push for 10 for 10 seconds, but you're still holding your breath. Right?
You're holding your breath.
Breathe in, push for 10 seconds, and then finally breathe out. And then breathe in again, push for 10 seconds. Like, you have to hold your breath while you're pushing. And guys, let me tell you.
Yeah, you're pushing as hard as you can.
I was winded.
At first, her first 2 pushes, she was making a sound. So it was like, she was more focusing on, like, she was pushing as hard as she could, but she was like making like a and it was hurting her throat at the same time because she was pushing like through up here, not like pushing hard with her stomach. And then like, it was crazy because I was beside her and her face was like literally turning red, like as red as a cherry. Okay, like she was like, you know, and then after she would take like a deep breath in, but the breath she was taking in was too deep. So basically all the pushing work she was doing to push the baby out, when she was breathing in, she was sucking the baby back up. So the work she was doing wasn't going anywhere. Then after she got the hang of the push and she was pushing as hard, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, you're doing such a good job, you're doing such a good job. And I was just there being, let's talk about bull, right? Let's talk about bull. So I was there being the guy I should be. They asked me if I wanted to scrub or a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, no, I'm okay. I got this. I'm a team player. I was holding Honey. I was rubbing her forehead. I was rubbing her hair. And I was like, come on, baby, push. You got this. You got this. You know, I'm giving her the best pep talk ever and trying to keep her very controlled at the same time. And she was just pushing. Like, she was hearing my voice. She just got in the zone after I gave her that motivating talk. And I was like, push, baby, push. And she's like, and then I was holding her leg, and then boom. They're like, oh my gosh, like he's almost there. Like, good job, you're making a lot of progress. They're like, Daddy, do you want to come see? And I was like,
You didn't get a choice at that point.
I was like, all right, let me go. And I go there, and I could just see my son's hair. Like, you know, I just see it. It was,
guys, he looked. Story is he looked. He won't even tell me what he saw.
Let me tell you guys something, all right? Honey was pushing. Honey was pushing as hard as she could. And when she stopped pushing for the first time or second time, she stopped and she's like, did I poop? No, the epidural had her like so numb, like it was just crazy. Like, she was like pushing as hard as she could, and then she was just like, whew, that was tough, like, you know? But it's like when you watch like delivery movies or like in the delivery room on YouTube or whatever it is, you just imagine like
this crazy
like sweat everywhere, hair messy, and you're like, ah! Like yelling and agony. Like, she in her bed, she had a fan for me to hold the fan like at the side of her just to keep her cool, because she thought she was gonna be like super hot. People were like, you need chapstick, your lips are gonna be super dry. Like, no, every pregnancy experience is different, but ours was not like that. Ours was like 20 minutes in there. She was pushing as hard as she can. Like, the nurse was like, another one's coming, push. Like, she was like, the contraction was gone, and the nurse was talking to her, and she's like, should I push again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she had so much energy.
My whole mentality in that moment was just like, I want this baby out. Like, I wanted to see him. I wanted him out. I wanted to, like, you know, like, and she like scared. She's like, the baby needs to come out right now. Like, you know, so I was just like, okay, I gotta push. Like, there's nothing else I can do right now. And you can't feel anything. So you're like, am I even doing anything? Like, I don't even feel a thing.
Yeah, she was pushing hard. She's pushing hard. And then after I took another peek.
You took 2 peeks?
I think I took one more peek, and then that's when I think his head was like almost out.
So it was also, and they're like, okay, yeah, the doctor has to come in.
Yeah, they're like, okay, the doctor has to come in. But then I went to her and I'm like, yo, his head is there. And she's like, I know, I could see from up there. I was like, so she was like looking, and you could kind of see at the ceiling how it looked down below. Bro, it was intense. So she kept pushing. The doctor comes, they grab our little man, they pull him out.
Put him on her chest.
Put him on Honey's chest. and then he has the umbilical cord like wrapped there, hanging out, and then they're like, Daddy, do you want to cut it? I'm like, yeah, of course I want to cut it. Of course. But before that moment happened, I literally was like, my heart was like, boom, 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 boom. Like, it was like...
What were you thinking the whole time?
It was just like, my heart was racing, I was crying. It was just like a whirlwind of emotions, you know what I mean? Like, he's there, he's like, ah!
And like, you literally feel like I died and went to heaven and then like came back.
It's so hard to like, even like process and like kind of like explain to you guys, because like the feeling is just like, it's
unreal.
It's unreal. It's undescribable. You can't even really describe it. Like, bro, it was just so much going on. You know what I mean? Like, our son's there, he's crying, you're able to see him. I thought he was gonna be like super bloody from all those things that I envisioned before. He wasn't bloody at all. He was like a little bit like purplish.
It was like not what you see on TV, first of all, and it was like not what I expected. I expected way more intensity, and it was like really like chill and calm and just peaceful and just beautiful and perfect. So
yeah, I feel like the epidural was what had you at super peace for sure.
Yeah, the epidural, guys, I don't know who wouldn't get an epidural. Like, it was so relaxing.
Yeah, the epidural helped.
Like, you get to actually just enjoy the moment. You're not like dying in pain, but some people enjoy that over just being at peace, but whatever. I came out healthy, 8.2 pounds.
8.2 pounds. I cut the umbilical cord.
We'll cut the umbilical cord.
They said it though. When they looked at him, they're like, yeah, he's a big boy. They're like, yeah, he's a big boy.
My doctor told me he's gonna be like not too big, not too small, just like somewhere kind of in the middle. So he was a big boy, 8.2 pounds, pushed that.
She pushed that. She pushed him out. She's a champ.
So I got a level 1 tear. So I had to get stitches, and like.
But it wasn't that bad. A level 1's not bad.
Level 1's not bad. But I was like, there was
minor.
there was like a, I don't know what it was, but I could see a reflection above me looking down, and all I see all over the table is like blood, and I'm just like, am I okay? Like, I kept asking the doctor, like, am I good? Like, he's like, yeah, everything's fine. I'm like, he's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, the doctor was super relaxed.
Yeah.
He's done this a million times.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, once they put him on my chest, it was a wrap after that. We're just in freaking, I don't even know.
Our life has fully changed. It was amazing. Every second of it. I was talking to one of my homies actually, and he was like how his girl didn't want him to be in the delivery room, didn't want him to see her like that. He's like, yo, that's one of my biggest regrets. I'm like, you weren't in the delivery room? He's like, nah. What? Yeah, he's like, it's my biggest regret.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like, I'm so happy. Like, I wouldn't have been like where they were, like just there looking between, like, but like being by your side, helping you push, and then like taking a quick little peek, and then like seeing him come out. That was just like, that was enough for me to be like.
I told him not to look, and what does he do? He looks.
Yeah, no, it was good.
But
was good.
Also, guys, my water.
I thought I was gonna be traumatized. I wasn't even traumatized. I was like, yo, this is like I can't believe like even just seeing my son right now is like, that's what was inside her stomach.
All that time, that's what was inside my stomach.
Chilling in there. He's a big boy.
He's perfect. He's a sav. Right when he came out, we just like were like, oh my god, he's perfect. Like,
yeah, he's a Prince Charming.
He's so perfect. Oh, my water didn't naturally break either. The doctor came in and just like poked it. It was like really low, and he poked it, and
a gush of water.
It actually felt so good.
And so yeah, that's another thing. Like, sometimes people think your water has to break. Like, your water doesn't break all the time. They have to sometimes do it. There's so much things during pregnancy that some people like. You tend to think one thing and it's the complete opposite, or it's not necessarily how you envision it to be.
Yeah. So, you know? I mean, after the delivery, then we switched rooms to our semi-private room, which is fine. But when I was getting up after the epidural, I like felt really weird like in my stomach, because now your stomach's just like there's nothing in it anymore. So I felt like my heart was like falling in, all my organs were falling into my stomach. That's what I felt like. It was really weird. So I like was having a little bit of trouble like standing. I got really dizzy. She's like, you went like really pale. So you were with the baby when she was saying this stuff. But anyways, I got in the wheelchair and we went back to our room, and I went to the washroom and I like fell. Like, guys, after that epidural, you're really like numb. So just, if you are you giving birth and you get that epidural, just be careful. Ask for help. Our baby's actually right beside us.
He's
Chilling like a villain. He's perfect. He's so chill. That was just our experience. We just wanted to give you some of the details that were left out of the video, just in case, you know, you wanted to know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we're gonna have lots more pregnancy videos and information and stuff coming your way.
Peace and love.